All right, folks, this video going to upgrade our AM5 CPU. So we're gonna take our time loosening this up, going around in circles. So not really important what CPU I have on here, but this is the 8500G, and it'll be going into a different motherboard soon, as soon as it shows up in the mail. But you know, maybe you have the 8700G, maybe you have whatever you have, 9800 X3D. I'm surprised I haven't bought that yet for this channel. I was going to say, we're back, folks. The mere fact, don't forget to detach this. The mere fact that we are making all of these videos again, I mean, back to buying motherboards, buying CPU coolers. It's just going to be like the old days where I was really building this channel up, getting multiple millions of views per year, and now I'm back to maybe 2 million. So we're trying to get back up to about 3 to 5 million, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Now, this is the installation video for the Peerless Assassin 140. All right. I didn't bring the box over here. It's sitting on the counter, but this is this cooler right here. Okay, it's big, way more than this CPU needs. But if you had a Ryzen 9 9900X or 9950X, whatever, you would need it. Important thing here, folks, is to make sure you have all the right hardware, and so I think we hopefully do in your kit. Now, I've already installed this for Intel, both of the kits that are included. So now we're doing the AMD version. It's going to be different, definitely different hardware. Some of the details from that video are going to be the same. Hooking up your fans and all that stuff, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get this open. Now, box cutter would help. If anybody wants to send me a super chat so I can afford a freaking box cutter, I'd love it. I will do this video again for AM4, even though it's going to be pretty much the same thing. But hey, all right. So these guys are going to go in here, all right? Some of this, you know, you don't even need to look at the instructions, right? You'll figure it out. Now, where is a step that you might, which way do I orient this, right? That is something, even after 1,000 videos, I still sometimes forget. But luckily, it's right there in the instructions. Okay, not how I just put that on there. It's opposite, all right? That's why people either watch this video or they read the instructions. Now, so spacer, then you're going to take, let's just make sure it's these screws because there are multiple screws in this kit. Yeah, these guys, all right? And you will need a Phillips head. Might be able to get away with a flat head on these, the way they're notched. I have this awesome one from Be Quiet. So it's nice when you get enough, you know, you get these products in and they give you free stuff. I'm talking about in the box that I bought, right? Sometimes I do get free things, like True sent me a bunch of coolers after selling who knows how many of those things for those guys, I don't know if they've kind of split ways, but they haven't come out with any new products. And I was overseas, and they probably also realize I'm not a big China fan. So maybe they've decided not to give me any more free shit, but hey, that's fine. All right, if we got to buy the stuff, keeps me from being biased, right? All right, folks, we're almost done here. So there is only one way to put this on, right? Sometimes different CPU coolers, I'll be like, well, like Intel, you know, it's a square pattern. So you're like, well, I got to make sure I orient this the right way. This one, boom, no problem, okay? So we're good there. Make sure the bottom of your CPU cooler is nice and clean. Make sure your CPU is clean. And then from there, folks, if you can find some thermal paste anywhere, I have tons of it because I used to do millions of these videos. So what was included with this was a Thermalright TF7. They don't provide exact directions on how they suggest laying your thermal paste down. You know, you can do one big old blob. This one's not very liquidy. I kind of like to do a 5-point pattern. Yeah, this is not coming out good at all. So this would appear to be an old bottle of this crap. All right, that's good. It'll work for this. Now, folks, put this on. Sometimes I like to test this before I put the thermal paste on, make sure that the holes and everything are going to line up. And it's going to be hard for me to show this on both cameras. I've got one cell phone view, and then I've got a here, let's just try and line these up so they're similar. I don't want the other one to be in the way, but so yeah, trying to get a third and fourth channel monetized. All right, so just so you know what I'm trying to do here, we want to get a couple threads on here and then go to the other side and do the same. Yeah, there we go. And so basically I'm doing the other side now. If I can find the threaded post, there we go. Now I'm just going to alternate back and forth. This will help to spread that thermal paste across. Now, folks, I can do this really fast or I can do this slow, but the reality is you've got a lot of expensive equipment here. If you are working in some slave labor camp somewhere in China, slapping these things together, watching this video, maybe you are you know, gonna get paid for your speed, or maybe you're gonna get whipped if you don't do enough of these, right? Now I'm joking, even though that kind of shit does happen. This is your gear. You know, most of you're not building multiple ones of these. Take your time, don't rush. Watch the video as many times as it takes, all right? Now, let's flip this around, okay? Right here is our CPU fan header. Sometimes there's multiple ones, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and I just wanna make sure we can see on both cameras. All right. So this can go in only one way. And try not to bend your pins. There you go. I don't have it with me, but some cable ties may come in handy while you're doing this. All right, here's an important thing, okay? Now, where your input outputs are, right? Your USBs, your Ethernet, what else? Mic, headphones, all that crap. This is the back of the case, right? This is where your I/O panel is, basically. Air is exhausting out this way, okay? So we want the air to exhaust out of the CPU tower this way, all right? Flip to the other side. There's no RAM here, but this is where the RAM slots are. This is the front of the case. Front of the case hopefully has holes in it, vents, whatever, to bring in cool air. We want that cool air to come across the tower, hit that fan, through the first tower, hit the second fan. It'll be warmed up, obviously, and then out the back, all right? So that's important. Why do I say that? Your fan, you know, these run only one direction. So here's your fan. This is the intake side, okay? Has the logo on it, no spindles or support structure. This is the exhaust side, all right? So, folks, before I do this, which side do you expect I want this fan, the intake side, to be of our build, okay? Yes, you guessed it, on the RAM side, okay? So, this connector on this side, and we're gonna try and do this without screwing it up, but you can bring that in and clip it in like so, all right? Now, to finish that off, we would then plug this guy in, just like so. Hopefully not bending the pins, boom. Now, for our second fan, folks, same deal. Oh, in case you don't know how to put the fan clip in, here, let me show you, okay? So this is what we want. We want it to look like that, okay? So intake side, again, comes in like so, comes in like so, boom, we pull that down, and this is going to be on this side, all right? Now, these clips will catch on the tower, most likely, because it's ever so slightly, well, I guess it's the exact same width. If you bring it down perfect, it won't catch. And then you're gonna drop that, basically, let's see, I would center it, because the tower itself is, so the fan's a little higher than the tower, and it's going to, the fan's gonna be lower than the tower. Now you could say, maybe we run some cool air across those heat pipes. Yeah, most likely this fan's not gonna cool those heat pipes at all, right? So probably be a waste of time trying to cool that off. But if you wanted to improve this design, there would be things one could do to try and cool it off before it gets to the tower, but that's another story. All right, attach this guy, and basically you're gonna find some cable ties, folks, tie this up, stash it, and you're done, all right? Hey, thanks for checking out my video. If you have any questions while I still have this, if you ask me, in let's say, gosh, 5 years from now, I'm probably not gonna have this set up anymore. And also, try not to lose your cap for your thermal paste. That's also a total negative, which it appears I did. Way to go. All right, so thank you. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.